All right, welcome back to Bazaar Morning Call. Still going strong for the market. M&M just a while back told us that they have raised their full-year tractor guidance for the industry from 3 to 5% earlier to 5% plus now. So they're very optimistic there. We've invited Escorts Kubota as well. They reported a strong tractor sales in September with a growth of over 38% year-on-year. The company has said that macroeconomic factors and the farm sentiment remains positive. Bharat Madan, the group CFO at Escorts Kubota, joins us now. Mr. Madan, good morning. Just a couple of minutes ago, M&M raised their forecast for the full year. Would you want to do the same?
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Madan, is my voice reaching you?
We're losing you, Sonia, in between.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I was trying to tell you about M&M that raised its guidance for the full year just a while back. Would you want to do the same?
Hello.
Okay, I don't think he can hear me. So what we'll do is we'll just sort of take a break from that conversation. The market, by the way, is still intact. Look at the Sensex. It's now up almost 1,300 points, right?
We're back at the day's high, Sonia. I mean, there was that 40-50 point shakeout which had happened, which basically took us down to Friday's high. But I mean, just in double the time, half the time, we've kind of gained all of those losses, intraday losses back, and we're up a full 2% now. So absolutely rock solid day. And very little by way of hesitation. I mean, I think we'll have to project levels higher now because if the US market rally continues, it's been a powerful move. But if it continues and doesn't show shockers along the way, throw shockers along the way in terms of, big down days, etc., I mean, you'd have to kind of watch out for where next levels, etc., are. I mean, I would imagine, the next number to watch would be about 17,291, which was the low on the 23rd of September. That was a very large move, and there was a gap area as well. So that's still that's about 50, 60 points away. But the ferocity of the move, very, very strong. Sonia.
Absolutely. And, I don't think anyone would have expected the move to be this sharp, right? There was a pullback expected, but I don't think 1,300 points in the Sensex was predicted by anyone. Well, such is the market, I guess. But let's try and re-establish that connection with Bharat Madan of Escorts. Mr. Madan, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Sonia.
Okay, great. Good morning. Just wanted to ask you about what the growth forecast is because, your peers like M&M have raised their forecast for the full year. Would you want to do the same?
Yeah, Sonia, so I'll just give you one data point. If you look at the first 6 months of this fiscal, the industry has already grown more than 10% now. So even if you assume a flat industry in the balance of the year, you will still grow more than 5%. So obviously the guidance, I think what the peers are giving, I think is right. So we have been saying it will be mid-single digit growth, so it can be anywhere between 5 to 7% now. I think looking at the way the industry has done so far.
5 to 7% growth. All right. Can you tell us about how you're expecting the next couple of months to shape up? Because the Federation of Automobile Dealers Association was telling us that at the retail end, tractor sales are still down. So perhaps there's a lot of inventory stocking. Your thoughts?
Hello.
Mr. Madan, can you tell us what the retail trends are looking like? Because, there has been a bit of pressure over there.
So, Sonia, retail and certain pockets of the country obviously have been impacted because of the low rainfall, especially in the eastern side, so UP eastern area, West Bengal, Odisha, so certain Jharkhand. So certain pockets have been impacted where retail sales have not been very good. But the delayed monsoon obviously has caught up, and the overall rainfall still is above normal. So we expect the coming season will obviously be good for those sectors. So even though retail may be low in the current period, but there are certain sections which are doing extremely well on retail side. So the Central Indian belt like MP or Rajasthan or Gujarat are doing extremely well on the retail side. So overall, yes, when the festive season gets preponed, there is some pressure because the money is still not in the hands of the farmer. So some delay happens. So I think by the time the market picks up, October will be a big month for retail, and that should set the trend. And we'll come to know, better by end of this month how the things are going to be for the full year.
But is it the FARA data said that sales are down 1.5% in September? Retail sales, is that normal, Mr. Madan?
No, so retail this time is not going to be low because ultimately the registration data may show something else. The registration happens with a lag, which is what the retail data is getting captured now. But normally the retail numbers are not reported.
Actual data, September actual numbers will not be down, unlike what the... Okay.
Yeah, because the retail, what the numbers are being quoted is the registration data from the RTOs, which happens with a lag. So the actual retail numbers are much higher than last year.
Okay. All right. Mr. Madan, we'll leave it at that. Thanks a lot for joining us. So both those tractor manufacturers scaling up their estimates for the full year. Escorts saying that the growth could be about 5 to 7%, and M&M saying growth for the industry could be 5% plus. It's been a rollicking ride for those stocks as well. In the last 3 months, Escorts is up 45%. But let's shift focus to the world of commodities now. Manisha Gupta is joining in. Manisha, what's the commodity that you're tracking this morning?